We've been here a long time on both sides of the family. Originally, they was back in the Midwest in Missouri and Nauvoo, and most of them was here before about 1870. Me and my father started a dairy when I was about 12. We built a little barn and wanted to milk cows. He says, I think we ought to milk cows. Of course, I was interested. So we built the whole barn, poured the floor. You know, I built the stanchions. I built the mangers. I did everything. That's the way we started cows. And I still have the test sheet from those first 12 cows, and I can still remember their names. They all had names. Can't remember nothing now, but I can still remember their names. And I just always liked cows. I actually arrived at an analogy that I figured up if you didn't grow up with a good horse and a good dog, you didn't know much about what was going on. So those two things are key. This valley is we're about 2.5 hours south of Salt Lake. We're between halfway in the middle of the state. We're in what you call a high plains desert. We're on the very western slopes of the Rocky Mountains. We can grow good feed here. The basis of our ration is alfalfa hay. So we have lots of good alfalfa hay. And that's the main component in our feed. We feed a high level of hay. We have lots of space. We don't have to confine everything. The heifers behind me are in a field of about 250, 300 acres. They're all dry lot. We just fence line feed them. And in the winter and summer, they're just out there in the sagebrush on some sandy hills. They do very well. Most dairymen milk cows if they have property so they can buy big tractors and have nice equipment, have fun with all these things, be able to make a living. There's really a minority of the dairymen that milk cows because they're interested in breeding. I'm much more interested in breeding cattle, just like their pedigrees and our genealogy on my ancestors. I love to know who they were, and the thing that's the biggest challenge to me is improved conformation and production. Holstein Association USA, they're the depository of all our records. They're the depository of our pedigrees. And so when I need information for marking or something like that, through pedigrees and registrations, those things are available to me. I can have them at any time. I can get the records of my cows. Not only that, then I'm able to find the pedigrees and who they are, and be able to make decisions for improvement. If you compare other countries, United States, Holsteins, and the dairy industry in the United States is an elite industry and far advanced compared to any other country. The Holstein cow, she's the one that's the most popular. She's the one that everybody comes here to get genetics from. She's the one that over the last 100 years we've developed and improved. We can see those developments and improvement. There's other breeds, but the Holstein cow has provided dairymen who have them with the way they breed and the way they produce. The reason people have them is because they're satisfied. They're satisfied with the way they breed. They're satisfied with their improvement. They're satisfied with the amount of product that they basically produce, and that's why they've become really the backbone of the American dairy industry. They've become the backbone of the dairy industry in the world is the U.S. Holstein cow.